Hello and welcome to Anime Twitch Jeopardy. I'm your host, Replay Value, and here we are for the third ever beta test of ATJ. Sorry for the late stream, everyone. We had some technical difficulties. A certain participant did not show up on time, which was frustrating, but we managed to get saved by the last second by our first time contestant in Bread. But I'll let everyone introduce themselves, starting with Panic, the only person to show up on time to our stream. How's it going, my dude?
I'm good. Thank you for having me on.
Yeah, super excited. Where can people, where are you from? Like, how would people know you?
People would probably know me as one of the co-hosts of the Our Anime podcast.
Great.
I also have my own little one on the side, but it hasn't updated in a year, so never mind that.
Awesome. Well, we'll give you a chance to plug further later down the line. Next up is Chemo. How you doing today, Chemo?
Wow, I'm pretty good. Thanks.
You excited to play some Jeopardy?
Excited to get everything correct.
All right, and Bread, the savior of the game. How's it going, my dude?
It's going alright, thank you, Replay. I aim to be the worst at this game. Because I know I'm not going to do well. So I'm aiming to become the worst.
You're setting the bar really high.
Thank you for having me on.
Realistic expectations.
Well, I do appreciate you being like the quick last second sub in. Well, we've got a great game here. We'll go through the categories really quickly. For those of you who aren't familiar with Jeopardy, the way that it works is we have 5 categories here. All of the statements, all of the prompts will relate in some way to the topic, the category topic, and players will respond in the form of a question. So if I were to say the third planet from the sun, you would say, what is the Earth?
What is
I am
Venus?
the Earth.
Oh.
All right. Well, this is going to be great. All right. So, Panic, since you were on time, you were the first one. It's your board to start. So where should we head off to?
I'm thinking Final Frontier 200.
Final Frontier for 200. So for this category, you'll see an image from a space anime, and it's your job to tell me which one it is.
Oh,
Panic, you buzzed in first.
what is Space Dandy?
That is correct. Off to a great start. It's still your board.
Okay, let's try some of the others. Limitless Law for 200.
Limitless Law for 200. Shuichiro Yagami, Tota Matsuda, Shuichi Aizawa, Kanzo Mogi, Hirokazu Yukita, and Hideki Ide are all members of the Japanese task force who work in conjunction with the world's greatest detective and Watsuri in this anime.
Oh my god.
I really need to not put all these names that I have a hard time pronouncing in here.
Oh.
Panic, you buzzed in.
What is Death Note?
That is correct.
Yeah.
Damn, is it bad that I don't know any of those people's names?
I only know Yagami.
Yeah, that was the hint to get you guys in there. That was the clutch one. All right, Panic, where are we off to?
Cool. Let's try Tricky Thesaurus for 300.
Tricky Thesaurus for 300. Awesome Cerulean. So this is the name of an anime that has been put into a thesaurus, and each of the names have been changed.
Oh.
Panic.
What is Perfect Blue?
That is not correct, unfortunately.
Dang it.
Is anyone else going to take a shot? Looks like that's a no. We got Grand Blue.
Oh.
Perfect Blue was really close, though. You know what? I honestly didn't think of that when I made that. But I do think that Grand Blue is a little bit more accurate. All right, Panic. It's still your board. You still got a lead on everyone.
Let's try again. Tricky Thesaurus 200.
Tricky Thesaurus for 200. Roar's Advancing Palace. Panic.
What is Howl's Moving Castle?
That is correct.
No.
Wow.
That's great.
This is actually my favorite category, I think. Chat, feel free to play along. Don't worry about...
There was something like this in the last episode, too, with a lot of synonyms. It was great.
Hey, Subtitle, how's it going? And Taser's here too. Wow, we got a fucking crew here today. All right, Panic, it's still your board. Where are we off to?
Let's try sequel season. 200.
Sequel season for 200. Even if you're disappointed with Promised Neverland Season 2, at least your weekly Shonen Jump fix can be filled by Stone Wars, where you can watch this green-haired tipped main character science his way out of anything. Chemo.
What is Dr. Stone, the Stone Wars?
That is not what we're looking for here, unfortunately. Panic.
Who is Senku?
That is correct.
Oh, man. Depression.
Oh, it's the character.
You had the right idea though, Chemo. You had the right idea.
It's a sequel season, so I'm thinking it's just the anime.
Nah, I'm trying to trick you up a little bit there. All right, Panic, still your board.
Still my board. This is the only category I don't think I'll know anything in, so let's try it. All Aimer for 200.
All MA for 200. This band, in addition to creating the soundtrack for 2 Makoto Shinkai movies, had its lead singer collaborate with MA on the song Chocho Musubi.
Dang.
Chemo.
What is Radwimps?
That is correct.
Oh, unbelievably, I actually knew the band.
All right, Chemo, your board. Where are we off to?
Give me Final Frontier 400.
Final Frontier for 400. What anime is this from?
Oh.
I apologize for the low quality on the image. I'm gonna guess that no one's gonna get this. I will be really interested if anyone from chat gets this one.
I've never seen that in my life.
Yeah. The answer.
People saying
What is Majestic Prince?
Oh my god.
What is Majestic Prince?
What? That good question.
It's a pretty mediocre mecha in space. It's yeah. Gianni, I want to have you on sometime. DM me later. All right. Chemo, it's still your board. Where are we going?
Tricky Thesaurus 400 then.
Tricky for Thesaurus for 400. Curious row preference.
What? Okay.
Is no one's gonna buzz in on this. Oh, this one is so good.
I have points.
I got it.
Chemo, what is it?
Wonder Egg Priority.
That is correct.
Let's go.
Chemo, please do not look at chat. I'm begging you to not to cheat here.
I'm not. I can't have chat open or else I can't buzz.
Oh,
If I have
okay.
chat open, I can't see,
Good.
I can't see
I'm
your
glad.
screen.
I'm glad you got this one. I was really fucking happy with that one. All right, Chemo, still your board. Where are we off to?
A Tricky Thesaurus 500.
Tricky Thesaurus for
I like that
500.
a lot.
Royalty
dear
skirt.
I feel like I should know this one.
Taser got it right. Taser dead on the money. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It is Princess Tutu.
Oh. I was thinking like King's Game, but like King's something else.
That would
I knew it was
that would be
something
quite the
like
plot
something.
twist. That would be quite the definitional twist on King's Game. All right, Chemo, still your boards.
Final Frontier 300.
Final Frontier for 300. What anime is this? Chemo.
What is Carol and Tuesday?
That is correct.
Damn.
Let's go.
I was gonna say that too.
Good shit, Chemo.
I was not confident in that answer.
Carol and Tuesday. Yeah, it's Mars. That is
It
Alba
takes place
City
in-
and Mars.
New York, but it's Mars.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. All right, Chemo, where are we off to?
I guess been around Limitless Law 400.
Limitless Law for 400. This character is on the run from the law and various bounty hunters due to the destruction of the city of July. That bounty amount, $60 billion double dollars. Chemo.
Who is
He's
who
forgotten
is
the name.
Vash something?
You know what? I think Vash is sufficient. I'm gonna give it to you. The answer we were looking for was Vash the Stampede. Vash
Okay,
is close enough in my opinion. So I'm gonna give it to you,
That's
Chemo.
Trigun.
Good job.
I'm like that's Trigun. I know that's Trigun.
It was in fact Trigun.
I don't know why I remember that. It's been years since I've seen it.
Hey, I made a video on it. All right, Chemo. Category.
Sequel season 400.
Sequel season for 400. The second season of Gintama is denoted by this punctuation mark. Brett.
Oh my god.
Is it an exclamation mark?
It is not an exclamation mark. Chemo.
Apostrophe.
That is correct.
Let's go. I haven't even seen it. I just know everyone who's a big fan of the show.
You are killing it right now. Chemo, still your board.
All Aimer 300 then.
All MA for 300. This composer, someone who MA has collaborated with multiple times, is also known for his vocal project with the suffix NZK, and his soundtrack titles that are basically code like UC Big Girl TT.
I have no clue.
Who?
You see Big
Nope.
Girl TT.
Pass.
That's an interesting.
Do you guys
that's
really
an
not know this
interesting
one? Oh, the
I'm familiar with the word, not the name.
the chat's gonna have a rough time with you guys. It's Hiroyuki Sawano, from such classics as Attack on Titan. Yeah, I'm actually
Yeah,
shocked that
really
none of you
good
got that
one.
one. I thought that was free as fuck. All right,
Nope.
where are we off to, Chemo? Still your board.
Final Frontier 100, I guess.
Final Frontier for 100. What anime is this? Chemo.
Dang it.
What is Darling in the Franxx?
That is correct.
That would have been the only one I got right.
Nah, Brett, you're gonna get some of these. I promise. I promise. All right.
Okay. What is Limitless? No. Limitless Law 500.
Limitless Law for 500. The only reason why any of these characters in 91 Days have money, and the reason why Angelo is able to get into the Venetti crime family, is because his friend Corteo is able to make illegal booze. 91 Days takes place during this time period in American history, named such because the 18th Amendment banned the manufacture of liquor. Mostly.
Oh,
I know
I
it.
should know this. I really should know this. I did a lot of stuff on this in school.
Oh,
Panic.
what is prohibition?
That is correct.
Man.
Hmm.
God, that was just like on the tip of my brain.
Hey, you killed it.
10 seconds.
You got it, man. All
You
right.
got it.
What, it's your board now. Where are we off to?
Let's go Final Frontier 500.
Final Frontier for 500. What anime is this?
Oh no.
See, I know where this is from. I don't know the specific one.
See, that's it, right?
Like, that's gonna
That's
be the issue.
10 million subtitles it could be.
It looks like the yes, like that one.
Oh, M. Bison? In Street
Yeah.
Fighter?
No.
Oh,
I'm just gonna venture. I'm gonna venture again.
What's up, Panic?
What is Space Battleship Yamato?
Unfortunately, that is incorrect.
Ooh.
Hey.
What happened to your score? It got totally messed up. Sorry, Chemo. I already
I
already
was gonna
called
guess
it.
blank.
Were you
I
gonna
was
guess
gonna
Turn A
say
Gundam?
No, just regular Gundam. I wasn't gonna
Just
say
Gundam. But that's a million Gundams.
Yeah, I would not have. You're
I
lucky.
know
I
I
would not have
thought
given
about
it to you for Gundam. That would have not.
I know.
That would have not flown. All right, Panic. Still your board.
Dang. All right. Let's go sequel season 300.
Sequel season for 300. This magic and sci-fi franchise uses Roman numerals to denote sequels for its flagship and Latin letters for its popular spin-off.
What the hell?
I
Magic
don't know
and
either,
sci-fi.
actually. I feel like
Oh,
I
yeah.
should know this one as well.
Well, you're not going to get any answers from me. Hershey got it
No.
right, though. Proud of hit you, kid. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The answer was a certain magical index / scientific railgun, aka Raildex and Toaru. All right.
I'm not that familiar with that series. Unlucky.
I watched
Yeah,
like one episode and I was like, not for me.
Someday I'll get to it.
Hey.
I'm like
Railgun's
that too
pretty good.
someday.
All right. Panic, still your board.
Here. Sequel season 100.
Sequel season for 100. After the second season kept database as the OP, I was surprised when this series' third season made a change to something different. Chemo.
Dang it.
What is Log Horizon?
That is correct.
I last minute was like, oh shit, is that what it's called?
Yeah, you got it. It was a good guess. Your board, Chemo.
Oh, what is sequel season 500?
All right, let's clear the category. 3 years ago, they traveled to Gamilos to force an end to the Interstellar War. But now in this sequel series, they're faced with an even grander threat in the form of Gatlantis.
Nope.
No idea.
All right,
I have
5,
a small idea, but
4,
I don't want to guess.
3, 2, 1. The answer? Panic, you had it earlier. It's Space
Dang.
Battleship Yamato
Oh my
2,
God.
aka 2020-02.
That's not what I was gonna guess, but damn, that's funny.
It's good you did not guess then, Chemo. It's your board.
Tricky Thesaurus 100.
Tricky Thesaurus for 100. She desires to force him to declare romance is combat. Chemo.
Kaguya-sama, love is war.
That is correct. All right, Chemo. Where are we off to?
Didn't say
All,
what it is.
all aimer 500.
All Amer for 500. All right. This lady, whose name is also an MA song, has a famous apocryphal quote in response to being told that the commoners didn't have bread to eat. And if a Ryoko Ikeda manga adaptation is anything to go by, she was madly in love with Swedish Count Axel von Fersen. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. It is Marie Antoinette.
Oh,
Dang, I was trying to think of the queen.
I think this is the third year in a row. I think this is the third week in a row that I've had a Marie Antoinette / Rose of Versailles question. I'm desperately asking you people to watch this show.
I knew it was a
I'm,
French thing.
I'm desperately asking you people to watch a classic.
I know who she is.
Chemo.
I know what she's from.
Chemo, hit me with the board. It's board time.
Okay. Board time. 400 aimer.
We still haven't hit
MA.
double or whatever.
This series, with an ocean-themed ED sung by MA, features 2 young boys who coordinate a deathless terrorist attack in Tokyo. Chemo.
What is Zankyo no Terror?
That is correct.
Let's go.
Let's do this.
Nice job. All right, Chemo, hit me.
What is Limitless Law 300?
Ding, 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 ding. That is the daily double.
Oh,
Chemo, how
Daily
much do you want to
double.
wager?
1,600.
1,600.
oh my god.
What do you do when the laws are corrupt and the prime minister is a monster? You might choose to join Night Raid with characters like Mine, Lubbock, Najenda, and Leon. There's also the eponymous black-haired girl wielding a tegu named Murasame featured in this anime. Brad, unfortunately you can't buzz in because this is a daily double.
Aw.
So it's just Chemo
Like a
Chemo
little
answering whenever he comes up with something. 3, 2,
Nah, I got nothing.
1. Okay, you lose. You're down to 600 points. And the answer, Brett, did you know it?
Yeah, Kamiga kill.
I got
That is correct. Unlucky, Brett. Unlucky. All right, Chemo. Still your board. Chemo made it a real
Limitless
close
Law
game. Hey, can one of the
100.
mods get rid of the spam in the chat? Your board.
Limitless Law 100.
Limitless Law for 100. Alchemy, the science of understanding, deconstructing, and reconstructing matter. However, it is not an all-powerful art. It is impossible to create something out of nothing. If one wishes to obtain something, something of equal value must be given. This is the law of blank, the basis of all alchemy. In accordance to this law, there is a taboo amongst alchemists. Human transmutation is strictly forbidden. For what could equal the value of a human soul? Panic.
What is law of equivalent exchange?
What is the law of equivalent exchange is correct.
Yes.
All right, Panic. We're off to the last.
ooh.
We're off to the last one. This Type Moon / UFO Table adaptation movie trilogy has MA singing all 3 of its ending songs with music videos featuring Hamabe Minami. Chemo.
What is Fate Heaven's Feel?
That we'll give it to you because the Heavens Feel is the most important part. Fate Stay Night Heavens Feel. Good job,
Damn.
bud. All right, and that wraps up round 1. How'd you guys feel about it?
Whew.
Did way better than I thought I would. And then that 300 question was harder than most things for me.
I'm just happy to be here.
To be the worst, I think I should have answered more questions incorrect.
Yeah, you're not doing a great
Right?
job on your quest to beat Syra's negative point total. I'd like to thank T Zhao, one of the mods, for writing the all MA question, MA category. It was really fun, and he did a great job. All right, we're off to round 2. Give me a quick second while I translate your guys' scores over. 700 and then
Nintendo.
negative 400 for Bread. Bread, you will start the board because you're in last place right now. So we got references, Nintendo, the sky, Taku Iwasaki, and the permanent category, my personal favorite, the real world. Bread, where do you want to start?
I want to go the real world 400.
The real world for 400. This flightless bird, once found on the island of Mauritius, was last seen in 1662 and became widely known through its appearance in Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. Chemo.
What is the dodo bird?
That is correct.
So the last
I
category has
actually knew
nothing
that
to do with anime at all.
Correct. There is no anime to be found in the real world because it's the real world.
Great.
All right. Chemo, still your board.
The Sky 600.
The Sky for 600. This Tokyo landmark has important visual weight in Revue Starlight, though other anime like Haikyuu use it as a chance to poke fun at people from out of town, confusing random transmission towers for it. Bread.
To the Tokyo Tower.
That is correct. We also would have
it's
accepted
actually
Skytree. Skytree would have also worked.
I don't know what that is.
All right, Bread, your board.
Let's go Nintendo 200.
Nintendo for 200. It's a whole new world we live in, but you can count on the highest grossing media franchise of all time to come out with a new anime series, journeying through whatever region the game's just launched with. Chemo.
Pokemon.
Indeed. Chemo, do you know what the first line in this is from? Can you, special points if you can tell me what anime part that was in.
I'm not familiar with it.
Unfortunate. It was Johto Journeys.
I definitely would have known. The only anime I've seen is the first one.
Okay. Chemo, your board.
What is references? 400.
References
I don't know why
for
I said what is.
400.
JoJo.
No Game No Life makes several references to this franchise. The line Daga Kotowaru being the fourth favorite line for Sora and Shiro, perhaps falling behind Rai. I can't do it at all. I apologize. Panic. Re.
What is JoJo Bizarre Adventure?
That is correct.
Notice how I answered it before it was even read. What is JoJo?
Hey, it's perfect. Panic, your board.
Get it. Let's try Nintendo 600.
Nintendo for 600. The Fire Emblem franchise has gotten a 2-episode OVA featuring this lord from the original NES title. And no, his name is not Mars. Come on, English dub. Chemo.
What is Marth or who is Marth?
Who is Marth is correct. All right,
Who's
Chemo.
Marge?
What board are we off
Real
to now?
World 800.
The real world for 800. This country had the world's youngest female head of government when Jacinda Ardern was sworn in as prime minister in 2017. I should not ask world government questions because this is
way
rough.
too modern for me to know this.
People didn't know the name of
It's
the
ringing
Japanese
a bell, but I don't want to lose
PM.
800 points.
Now people don't know what country Jacinda Ardern is from.
Dude,
The answer,
all
New Zealand.
my real world knowledge is like over 1,000 years ago. That's all I'm useful for.
If anyone in the chat can tell me what country currently has the youngest female head of government, I'll give them extra points. All right. Where are we off to?
Let's do the Sky 400.
The Sky for 400. Kurumatani Sora is the titular main character of this basketball manga, whose adaptation was so poorly received that even the mangaka publicly criticized it. Panic.
What is Ahiru no Sora?
That is correct.
Yes.
Brutal. How publicly despising the anime.
Yeah, I mean, he really went at it. And yeah, I mean, it wasn't a good anime. All right, where are we off to, Panic?
Nintendo 800.
Ding, 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 that's the daily double. How much do you want to bet?
Shit. No. All of it.
It's a true
1400.
daily double. Let's go.
Oh.
It's the only way to do it.
The pink puffball of Dreamland fame has this 100-episode anime run with characters like Tiff and Tuff fleshing out the main cast. I knew this was gonna happen. I wrote this question for Chemo, and I knew he wasn't gonna have a chance to answer it. All right, Panic. Panic. What's the name of the anime?
Name of the anime?
Yeah.
Who is Kirby?
That's correct, but can you tell me what the anime title is?
I'm
This
dying
100%.
right
This one. Oh, the name of the anime. Dang. I don't know. Kirby's Dream Anime.
Unfortunately, that is incorrect. It's
now.
Hoshi no
Kirby's
Kirby.
Kirby right back at
Right
you.
back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kirby's right back at you.
Right back at you.
it-
What the
This
hell?
is like my most watched anime, probably.
Yeah, I literally wrote that question for Chemo. It's so funny. All right,
It all
Panic.
comes tumbling down.
Eva
References
Part
800.
4. References for 800. You said?
He said Eva Part 4.
I said Eva Part 4.
Yeah, that's...
Panic. Where? I'm sorry. Can you repeat what?
References 800.
Perfect. Hyoka's movie mystery arc uses the closing phrase, "Why didn't she ask Iba?" at the end of each episode, a reference to the title "Why Didn't They Ask Evans?" written by this prolific mystery author.
Oh.
Panic.
I haven't.
Who is? No, wait. Okay, fuck it. Who is Arthur Conan Doyle?
Unfortunately, that is incorrect. Anyone else gonna take a stab at it? Chemo and Brett, you've both seen this anime.
I've seen the anime. That was
Yeah,
a long
the
time
anime.
ago.
Who is Agatha
I'm-
Christie?
I'm remembering.
Oh,
now.
okay. I'm more upset
Wait.
about this because my English teacher talked about it in class with me.
I'm
Damn.
annoyed about it because it's
That
like
pisses me off.
it's one of the ones I haven't read. So
Well, the second that someone answered
is
Arthur
Sherlock
Conan
Holmes?
Doyle, you guys should have definitely jumped in with Christie, because those are the two most well-known. Anyway, not the point. Panic, you still got plenty of time to come back in this game. All the 1000s are still on the board. Where are we off to?
Yes. Nintendo 1000.
Nintendo for 1000. Defrag's third episode features the showdown between the real Game Creation Club and Game Creation Club Provisional, where the Provisional team uses this Nintendo game's castle design for their entrance. Chemo.
What is Super Mario?
You know what? I'm gonna give it to you. Super Mario Bros. Was the correct answer.
I was about to guess Fire Emblem, but I'm like, that's nowhere near iconic
I was thinking
enough.
Zelda. There's a lot of castles in Nintendo.
Yeah.
Yeah, there actually is. Like,
But I feel like that brick pattern is so iconic at the end of World 1-3. And that's what they used in the show. All right, Chemo, you're bored. Pulling away slowly.
what is Nintendo 400? I don't know why I keep saying what is. when I'm saying that.
This studio behind hits like Madoka and Sayonara Zetsubo Sensei was also responsible for animating the Pit Dark Pit Palutena reveal trailer for Smash Bros. 3DS/Wii
Oh
U.
my god, there's no way I know
Panic.
this.
Who is Shaft?
That is correct. Slowly
is-
climbing out of the negative hole. Where are we going, Panic?
Clawing my way out. Just clarification. Who is Taku Iwasaki?
He's a composer.
Oh my god, I'm staying
Oh
away
yeah,
from that one. References 600.
References for 600. This pose, originally an homage/reference to Getter Robo G, is named after the studio behind Gunbuster, where the other common name for this pose comes from.
There's a name for this?
Yes.
There's a name for this.
I thought
This
the
is-
name I think you're thinking of was for something else. But fine. What is Gynax pose?
Yes, this is the Gynax pose.
I was thinking that was the one with the sword.
No.
that's called something else.
Yeah, that is something else entirely. I don't remember the animator who gets the respect for that.
Gendo pose.
Tay is really killing you in the chat right now, Panic, by the way. And it's still your board, so do him proud.
Oh, the pressure. Okay. References 1000.
References for 1000. Lightning Fast Nightheart is mentioned in Steins Gate, a reference to this first installment in the Science Adventure franchise. You should play it as a VN, though. Apparently, the anime adaptation is trash. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What is Chaos Head?
Oh, I was just about to guess the entire franchise as a whole.
What I have like
Semicolon
Science Adventure franchise? You were just gonna guess
No, like
the
they
clue?
have a name. Like Science something, and I couldn't remember it.
Yeah, it's the Science Adventure franchise. Anyway, Panic, still your board. Let's go.
This is Science Semicolon Adventure. Let's try the Sky 200.
Sky for 200. Lifting, the act of flying into the sky using Trapar, allows for Renton Thurston to surf through the air in this futuristic anime. You might exclaim, "I've found it," once I remind you about the Gecko State, the Nerve Ash, and 5 additional things.
I do not know this.
Surf through the air in this future.
You should think about the last line in this question. I
5,
gave
6,
it to you on a silver platter. 5, 4, 3,
hardest
2,
question.
1. What is Eureka 7?
Oh,
Still your board, Panic.
Dang. All right. References 200.
References for 200. This classic anime series and its rebuilds feature dozens of allusions to Jewish and Christian mystical traditions, with several outright references. But if you were to ask Director Ano about them, he'll tell you that they don't have any particular meaning, allegedly. Panic.
What is Neon Genesis Evangelion?
It all comes tumbling down, tumbling down, tumbling down. Where are we off to?
Yes. Back in second place, baby.
The
Real
slow
world,
climb.
600.
The Real World for 600. The assassination of this man in 1914 is often cited as one of the primary catalysts for the First World War.
wait, who got assassinated in 14?
Open the buzzer. Unlock the buzzer.
I did. It's open.
I can't
Not
do
for me.
anything.
Oh.
It says I buzzed apparently.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, you all buzzed.
I don't
Panic,
know-
you buzzed in first.
Who is Franz Ferdinand?
Franz Ferdinand is correct.
I couldn't
Actually
remember
knew
his
that
name.
one.
Sorry, I don't know the whole name.
Yeah, I only dropped it
Like
because,
6
you know, it's important to be prestigious about these things. All right, Panic, still your board. The
Let's
comeback
try
is
the
happening.
Let's try the Sky for 800.
The Sky for 800. This anime is a replay favorite and gets billing in his strategy/tactics videos frequently, as Ichtus Lork's brand of military maneuvering in the Aldera Mountains has plenty of teaching tools for those trying to learn how to write strategy.
What the fuck?
Oh, come on. I know what this is. I should know what this is. I can't remember the name.
Bread.
Like Alderaan of the Sky or something.
You know what? It's close enough. I'm gonna give it to you. It is Alderamin on the Sky.
On the sky.
Great job, Bread. Proud of you for
Yes.
remembering that one.
Got it.
All right, where are we off to? Bread, you're bored.
Let's do the one no one's done yet. Let's go Taku Osaki for 800.
Taku Iwasaki for 800. Some would call this show the worst version of Kekai Sensen, though they'd probably give note to its soundtrack, as that's what happens when your premise is about protecting a city that blends fantasy creatures in with modern society. The alliterative title doesn't go far beyond police and magic either. Bread.
Is it BNA?
No, that is incorrect.
Oh,
Panic.
what is Copcraft?
That is correct.
Yes.
What the hell is Copcraft?
One of the worst
It was-
anime
it
I've
was an
ever
okay
watched.
show.
It's so bad.
With a cop and a little elf, and it was fine.
Cop and a little elf.
Yeah, I didn't
Oh,
watch
wait,
beyond the
you-
first 2 episodes, but man, it was fucking rough. All right, Panic, you're bored.
All right. Real World 1000.
The Real
Let's
World for
go.
1000, originally discovered in 1940, these caves, located in southwestern France, contain some of the oldest known human art at approximately 17,000 years old.
I don't know the name of this. I know what you're talking about.
Dear God.
Like, I remember reading some articles on this specific cave before.
Those articles would have called them the Las Cox Caves. Panic, still your board.
Okay. Let's go Real World 200.
The Real World for 200. Every 4 years, one bid is accepted to host this month-long football soccer event, which crowns the winning national team as world champions. Chemo.
What is the World Cup?
That is correct.
That's so simple. I was thinking Premier League
I
or
was-
something.
I was about to say NBA, and I'm like, wait a minute.
That-
Premier League is like all the time.
If you said
Really
NBA
wish you
to a question that had football in it, I would be deathly concerned. Chemo, where are we off to?
Let's do the Sky 1000.
The Sky for 1000. If you've ever wanted to hear Mark Hamill yell, "My eyes, I can't see!" you might want to check out the English dub of this film. The line coming after James Vanderbeek and Anna Paquin casts the spell of destruction.
What?
Oh
What is
boy.
that from?
Shaw, I'll take your mom's dismissal of my World Cup question every day. All right, no one's gonna get this one. It is what is Castle in the Sky?
Oh.
Mark Hamill voices Muska. It is really fucking good. It's actually an insanely good voice acting cast. All right, Panic, still your board, and
Still
we
my
got
board?
yeah, we got one. Or no, it's Chemo's board. Chemo, it's your board, and we only have one category left. So,
So
Oh,
let's
boy.
do 1,000.
all right,
Oh,
starting
man.
from the bottom. Now we're here.
Oh, God.
This Gotchman Crowds track constantly repeats the title of the anime melodically as it treads on some electric guitar and borrows its name from an iconic The Supreme song in which Diana Ross asks the listener to stop before they break her heart. Though really the question you'll be asking after listening to it is, who the hell are you? I'm so proud of this prompt. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be really sad if no one gets this. Come on, chat. Don't let me down.
I'm gonna disappoint you right now.
Chemo, you disappointed me by showing up late for check-in. All right, no one's gonna get
I'm
this
sorry.
one. It is what is in the name of love. That's such a great track. We'll have to throw
Awesome.
it on later. It's so good. All right, Chemo. We got 200, 400, 600.
600.
600. Not a fan of My Hero Academia's soundtrack? Maybe give this armed detective show a chance with characters like Osamu Dazai, Atsushi Nakajima, and more authors from all over the world than you could feed to roaming puppies. Bread.
Is it Recreators?
It is not Recreators. That's also not a Taku Iwasaki soundtrack. Panic.
Yeah.
What
I
is
know.
Bunko Stray Dog?
That is correct.
Yes.
Oh.
I was
Alright.
actually thinking of that. I don't know why it said Recreators.
This is probably going to go into the final Jeopardy.
Oh,
I'm looking
man.
forward
Even
to
if
it.
I got the last two, I wouldn't be. I'd be 100 behind.
All right. Panic. We got 400 and 200. 400.
400.
Lotus Juice is a Japanese rapper who has collaborated on a few Taku Iwasaki tracks, Layback and Noriton to name a few, as well as Shoji Meguro, the composer behind this metaverse exploring game.
First exploring game.
Metaverse exploring.
The chat
There's so many.
has this in the bag.
Chad is really good at this. Can Chad play?
Honestly, I do need to figure out a way to get chat in the game.
They would just win.
All right, no one's gonna get this one. It's Persona. He composed Persona 3, 4, and 5.
That's where I recognized Shoki
I was
Meguro.
thinking like Dragon Ball Xenoverse or whatever it's called.
Yeah. All right, and that leaves us
Last
with
one.
the final one. You won't have to drill far to figure out which anime soundtrack we're talking about here. I mean, how many shows have opera singing in Latin and throw some row, row, fight the power on top of it? Bread.
Gurren Lagann.
Gurren is correct. And that brings us to the end of regular Jeopardy. Now we move on to Final Jeopardy. Brett, unfortunately, you can't participate, but why don't you stick around so that we can chat about it? So our category is heists.
Oh, shit.
Nice.
Chemo and Panic, you guys should message me what you want to wager for the Final Jeopardy question. I can go back to the round 2 template to show you guys how much you currently have. Once you guys have sent me the value amounts that you'll be betting, we'll jump on over to the question.
Do I just put it in the chat or?
Yep, just drop it in the
Okay.
chat. Chemo, what is this GIF you sent me of a fucking monkey with a troll
It's a
face?
troll face monkey.
I'll have to put this in the VOD in some way, shape, or form, I guess. Okay, so we got our question. This heist/thriller anime features a cast of characters who are named after the crimes they committed, who are saved from execution by a mysterious benefactor who then suicide squads them, placing collars around them unless they steal something off of a train. You guys have 30 seconds to put your answers in the chat. Brad, you have fun?
Yeah, it was fun. I knew some of them,
Yeah, dude, you killed it.
surprisingly.
I was proud of you, man. Thank you for coming. Really appreciate you coming in last second to save the day. It was extremely clutch.
My
Thank you.
my lack of will to finish anime came in clutch this time.
All right, seems like Chemo thinks he has it. And both contestants have answered. So now we go back. Panic, you wagered all of your points, 2,400. You said, what is Akudama Drive? That was correct. So you double up to 4,800. Chemo, you guessed, what is Akudama Drive? So you also got it right. But did you bid enough? You did. You bid almost all of it. You also doubled up your point total to finish up with 6,200. That ends up our game with Chemo as the winner. Thank you guys so much for coming through. Really appreciate it. Panic, if people want to follow your exploits, where can they do that?
Oh, you can follow me on Twitter, just twitter.com/CoronelPanic, and you can go listen to the Our Anime podcast. We're live almost. We've been live this whole month covering Attack on Titan.
And yet you didn't get the Hiroyuki Sawano question. That's crazy.
I am bad with names.
Panic, you did a great job. Thank you so much for coming on. Brad, where can people follow you if they want to? Should they just join RBDS?
Yeah, just join RBDS.
Yay, join my Discord server.
If you want to follow me, here's my address. Where is it? No, yeah, it's 128.
What is it? Are you doxing yourself right now? Oh, okay. It's a fake one. And Chemo, as our winner, are you gonna promote some Osu stuff? What's your plug?
I guess I do make Osu maps on Osu Rhythm Game, and I do like to retweet lots of anime girl art, specifically my current obsession of horse girls on my Twitter.
Oh my god.
Yeah, oh my god.
I see so much of it on my timeline.
It's actually an insane amount on the timeline. So it's so much.
You don't understand. It's taken over my life.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for participating. Thanks everyone for tuning in. If you'd like to play next week, feel free to join my Discord server and shoot me a message. We have one more round of the beta before we make this hopefully have some prizes for winners. All of you will be invited back once there's, actual prizes. And yeah.
Hell yeah.
Thanks, everyone. Take it easy.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for having me.